weird.
Hi, everyone. That was weird. Sorry about that.
Are we back on? Or let's see.
We're back.
I don't know where we cut off.
Oh.
But I am boycotting the new Chronicles of Narnia movie series.
No, you're not.
Because Greta Gerwig is a bad director that I haven't loved everything
she's
that
not.
I've seen that she's put out. The Barbie movie didn't make me cry at all. The Little Woman wasn't a masterpiece of filmmaking.
Okay, but like for real though, The Magician's Nephew is a weird.
It's going to be an interesting
to
cut
start.
on how I do this week.
Yeah.
It's a weird starting place.
It's a weird starting place, not because it's not the beginning. It very
Audio
much
sounds
is.
a lot better though this time
Oh,
around.
that's good. But because it reads like a prequel.
It does.
And it always has.
Yeah.
But like.
Because indeed it was.
But I'm not sure it's not a shout out to big fans. To be like, we're starting at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because nobody's ever been ballsy enough to do that.
That's
Magician's Nephew is hard.
It is.
And if she can do it right, then like.
If you can do the pools in a way that doesn't confuse the shit out of me, then you have earned my trust for the rest of the series.
Well, and that's why you can say maybe master plan conspiracy theory. Yeah, I cast who I wanted to play the White Witch. The White Witch isn't a factor in The Magician's Nephew.
Yeah.
So
Point is, we will see if Charlie is
up to it.
Good at acting.
good at acting.
And like, I cautiously optimistic. I don't like CGI Aslan as much as I like puppet Aslan. Meryl Streep has a very low voice that's very calm, and that's where that should be.
And like, I would not want to cast Liam Neeson. I believe cannot be topped as Aslan in the male voice. So casting a woman makes complete sense to me.
Yeah.
And Meryl Streep is a good choice. She's got the gravitas. She can have the depth.
I want to hear what is her angry Aslan sound like?
Do not recite the deep magic to me, witch.
That's an Aslan line. Kind of slaps.
And why do I know that? Because I studied these books.
I've only read them in order maybe 4 times.
Yeah. Roughly the same. Yeah.
I have zero to control. I've
know.
never gotten to Narnia.
I mean, like, let's
This
get
is us with,
to the
anime.
last
We're like-
battle. Nobody's gotten anywhere close
Yeah.
to the last battle. And
I mean, get to the horse and his boy. That's a character study.
the horse's voice is even harder than the Magician's Nephew to do. But, like, Silver Chair, so close to seeing Silver Chair.
Yeah.
But, like, it's, you fucked up Reepicheep. Like,
You did, and that is unacceptable.
that's all. I know so much about these books.
Well, I mean, I can lead in on that by talking about another White Queen.
Great.
Yes,
Do that.
I have been.
But I've never wanted to.
Oh, please, no. Finish that sentence.
I've never wanted to fuck the White Witch.
Okay,
I thought you were
so
going to say a white girl, and I was like, I'm
look,
with you. But, like, it could happen.
please.
She can see the preview image.
So anyway, I was playing the ever-loving crap out of Marvel Rivals because it is just one of my favorite. It is the Overwatch I wanted, and it has Marvel characters in it. I love it. And I have migrated over to Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is great, by the way. I'm a couple hours in. I'm loving the game. But Marvel Rivals, you know what? Y'all found a way to pull me back in because we got the new DLC announced for Marvel Rivals, and it is the Hellfire Gala. Allow me to lay this out for you. The Hellfire Gala is an event that they did in the comics on the island of Krakoa where they invited everyone, villains and heroes alike, to a big gala ball. And I got to tell you, some of the designs of these gowns and suits these characters are wearing were flat out amazing. In fact, at WonderCon that just happened last weekend, they have a Hellfire Gala walk. And the cosplayers that do this are flat out amazing. The stuff they put together, it is superhero ball gowns and suits. It's great. So that is the premise for the DLC that we're getting. And the first 2 characters have been announced for that, and it is Ultron, whom a lot of people care about, but also Emma Frost. Emma is going to be a Vanguard style, so a tank class character, which makes a lot of sense. It is going to make use of her mind abilities and her ability to turn into her diamond form. And on some of the parts again, she is throwing hands with people, just getting down. But also, Marvel Rivals, y'all make some thirsty ass designs. I'm gonna tell you right now. Look, I'm not even gonna lie. Emma Thigh Thick out here. They gave her thighs jiggle physics. Squirrel Girl got competition. That's all I gotta say now. Squirrel Girl was it. Girl, you got competition now. But can we also appreciate that Emma is like actually gave the call to Me My X-Men? Like, whoa.
I'm not gonna lie, like, she said that and I got goosebumps because I'm like, I will follow you into battle, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate that, like, some people have already said men are not allowed to play Emma Frost. Only the gays and the girls can play Emma Frost. And you know what? I'm actually okay with that. Some people like, I'm about to get Centurion level over a weekend playing with Emma Frost. That is the highest level you can get with a character, by the way.
I don't typically play tanks. But if I was on the opposite team and I got the opportunity to face tank into her thighs, I would take it immediately.
Look, I am not.
Same team, any team.
Any team.
People have no chill about some of the character designs, and that's including the male characters. They gave Venom a friggin' twerking emote. And some of the things that people are doing in Marvel Rivals with that is not okay.
Okay, but isn't twerking just the new teabagging?
I mean, Venom is throwing it back. I'm just going to... Somebody made a line of Venoms all throwing it back while Doctor Strange went by with his whip and just hit them all.
Look,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say that Marvel Rivals gave everybody cake, and I'm appreciative of that.
I mean,
equal opportunity cake.
But back to the actual DLC event, we are getting some new costumes, and I'm loving some of my people's reactions. Like they called Scarlet Witch's new costume, oh, she just got back from Trinidad. Look, Black Panther showing up in a suit with the claws still on. Like, he is all about that. Like, I'm dressed to the nines, but I will still mess everybody up in this room. And let's talk about Steve Rogers just rolling up with like the long coat. Yeah. You got Hulk, well, Bruce Banner, like a lot of people didn't pick up on it, Bruce Banner in the background. He's dressed as Mr. Fix-It Hulk, which also we haven't seen what the skin would be when he changes from Bruce Banner to Hulk. It better be Mr. Fix-It. It has to be at this point.
It needs to be.
Like, come on. Hulk with the fedora on, rocking it? Yes.
In that suit?
And also we see kind of Doctor Doom in the background of some of these scenes. Oh, and we get Wolverine in the patch suit with the white jacket, the eye patch.
Gorgeous.
And with Magic and Psylocke, we're getting classic yellow and blue X-Men costumes with some flair on them. Man, Marvel Rivals, y'all found a way to pull me back in from Assassin's Creed. We don't have an announcement what Ultron's purpose is going to be. I honestly would like to see... I know it's Ultron.
Vibrator.
I was going to say strategist. Like Ultron as a support. I mean, obviously he could.
That's what his purpose is going to be.
I could see Ultron as I want to see him as a support character, honestly. We have enough duelists in this game. I would like to see Ultron as support.
Ultron, technically, in a pure environment, is supportiest role. Yeah. Like, that's a support role. That's how he did it, was by leveraging, by mind hunting.
Also, I don't know who it is they picked for Emma's voice, but kudos. Y'all did good. Yeah. I got to find out what voice actress is playing her. But, sorry, just her leading the charge, diamond form, to Me My X-Men. I was like, all right, get it.
I want to know who was in charge of her like, animation period, because that, like, swoosh with the ice and turning it into the ticket like that.
Gorgeous.
This is what I want to know. I want to know when Anita Sarkeesian was like, and this is the male gaze, and this is why only, like, I have a lot of feelings about Gamergate. We don't have time to get into them, but was the expectation at that time that where more liberal voices would go is like, hell, we're all thirsty. We're all thirsty. Yeah, do it. If you're doing it right. I mean, we're all thirsty.
Straight
girls can be thirsty.
Yeah.
Gay men can be
throwing
thirsty.
ass. Yeah.
Like, we can all be thirsty.
I mean, I told y'all when I was, like, in the lobby getting ready to start, and this guy accidentally left his mic on while he was commenting about Psylocke's outfit, and it was like I've never heard, everybody suddenly had a mic to tell, hey, your mic's on, man, hey. So this guy was very openly thirsty, but the designs for these characters,
That's why I always turn
they
my
have
mic
it.
off.
I only lust on Maine.
Yeah.
So, like, you don't hear it. And I'm like, damn!
So, yeah, more DLC for
No, I heard
Marvel
you talk
Rivals
about
coming.
Maze
I had,
House in Overwatch.
yeah, this is going to be for Season 2 of Marvel Rivals. So, I don't have a date for it yet.
Begging you to put this on the PS4 or something, because I want to play this game.
I want to play it. I want to play it on console.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
We're
don't have a
console
PS5.
girlies. We work on our computers all day. We don't want to play on them at night.
Yeah.
Season 2 launches on the 11th of April, 2025. Also, they made announcements that you can expect up to 12 characters per year.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
You said April 11th?
April 11th.
That's 2 days before I knock myself out with chloroform. Last of Us Season 2 is coming out.
Oh, get over it.
Yeah.
Just cry like everybody else.
When can I expect Gambit?
Probably this year,
When
actually.
you've earned him.
How do I earn him? What do I have to do? I will do anything.
Why would you
It's
give
going
her
to
a
be a
goal?
suggested donation.
Why would you give her a goal? Because now she will do whatever it takes. Anyway, so yeah, Marvel Rivals, April 11th,
You have to
Season 2.
sacrifice more blood at our monthly meeting.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
That's it for me.
All right. Speaking of
Go ahead.
Speaking of sacrificing blood to the blood gods.
How is that a lead-in?
I don't know. I just really wanted to say blood for the blood gods. We got a teaser trailer for FNAF 2.
Hey!
Yay!
Nights at Freddy's.
Yes.
So there's a lot to unpack with this trailer, surprisingly, for it being like barely a minute.
Yeah.
One, getting the Jim Henson Creature Shop to do the animatronics has always been the best decision Blumhouse could have made for this movie. For any of these movies that they're going to make. Because I assume they're probably going to make more after this. Because the animatronics look absolutely incredible. Especially Mangle. Mangle was the one that like I was curious about. And it looks the best. I love it. I love it so much. We didn't get to see Chica. Oh, we saw her feet.
Yeah.
That's its own thing that people are talking about. And that's weird. Don't go to that side of the internet. But
also seeing Chica's fate, there might be spoilers, depending on what version, depending on...
It kind of
Nobody knows. Whatever.
So, the thing with Chica in FNAF 2 is there's a version with the beak and a version without the beak. The version without the beak is usually what you see when you're playing through the game, but it's clear that she had a beak because it looks like it was removed. So...
Listen, I dove deep.
Yeah, Cass and I watched the same, 8-hour video on lore for more than once.
Why?
Because the lore is
Interesting.
interesting.
Please continue with this. Though.
But,
Y'all got problems.
I had some possible things to say. So, one, there is an animatronic that is missing, and that is the marionette. We did not see the marionette in the trailer. That does not mean that the marionette is not there. We just did not get to see them in the trailer. And here's my theory on some of the stuff that's going to happen. I think we're going to... This is a interesting mishmash of FNAF 2 and 4.
God.
Because you have... In FNAF 2, that's where you get the toy animatronics, Toy Chica, Toy Bonnie, blah, blah, blah. But FNAF 4 is where you have the animatronics, like attacking the little boy in the house. Because he's afraid of them, and that's what he's imagining is happening. So I think that there's going to be kind of a mishmash of that. I also think that we're going to be getting more flashbacks. Because one, we saw a hand grab a knife, and that hand is very clearly the Spring Bonnie suit. Because it's that golden color. Which is different from it's the same the same suit as Springtrap, but it's before he became Springtrap, so it's Spring Bonnie. And it's not all mangled and old looking. It looks new, which means that we're going to watch William Afton nurk some kids.
When you watch the movies and you hear people in the theater talking about it, and then start going to the next one, that's Cora. And this one. Anyway.
It feels weird.
You know what I don't like about this one is like they're out of the pizza parlor and they're out about. Like, I think it was the first Five Nights at Freddy's I played. Well, you were in the house. See, when you're in my house, no. Absolutely not. This is where I draw the line. Like, don't come in my damn house.
All right, so here, I'm gonna do a quick story time real quick.
Oh, Lord.
So I had told Jason he should play the Five Nights at Freddy's games because it would be fun content for the channel. Because at the time, FNAF 4 had just dropped. And I told him, Jason, don't play FNAF 4. It's banking on you having played at least one of the other previous games. I would recommend 1 or 2. That's where you should go. And what did he do? He downloaded 4. And I will say the jump scares were really funny for you.
I know, like, right before the first one, I sat there and literally said, I don't understand what's so scary about this guy. There's nothing. And then, like, teddy bears with drill teeth were, like, on the bed, and everybody just yelled. You know what's messed up is my wife was making fun of me for, like, being scared on that. And when I was editing and when I got to that part, she jumped and yelled. And she was just watching it. I don't want to hear her shit, you know?
I feel like it's important to mention we do stuff wrong on the channel on purpose sometimes. For instance, download and play the 4th one when you haven't played earlier ones. Or Cass and my upcoming series where we're watching Avatar The Last Airbender.
Where I've seen the animated one and she hasn't.
I know that's wrong. Like, I know that's wrong. That's not how you should do it.
You can see my soul slowly leak out through my eyeballs.
When I'm like, but like, where even was he? Did he run away?
Oh, the kid?
Aang. From his responsibilities, or was he just MIA?
All right, we're getting into
That's a whole different topic.
A whole other lore that could take up time here.
No, we're not going to take up time. I'm just saying we do things in ways we know will drive fans crazy sometimes because it makes good content sometimes to do it wrong.
Sure.
Five Nights at Freddy's 4, you didn't ignore her and just do it because you're like, but this is going to be good content, though.
Yeah, and I understood. Anyway, I don't...
The nightmare. Well, it's coming from the... Never mind.
Yeah, it's not that we listen to no experts. Sometimes we're like, I'm going to do it my way.
Another thing I wanted to mention, and Jason, you're going to have to remind me of that actor's name again.
Skeet Ulrich.
Skeet Ulrich is also slated to be in this film.
Yay.
He is playing Henry Emily.
Oh.
Henry Emily is William Afton's business partner and best friend. And I think that's fun because in Scream, him and Matthew Lillard got to be killer best friends. So that's just fun for me.
We lost her.
Henry Emily is not a killer.
I know exactly who.
Yeah.
Skeet Ulrich is playing Henry. Okay.
Yeah, Skeet Ulrich. So, if my theory on who
did you need a
Josh
slug
Hutcherson's
of whiskey
character
after
is
hearing that?
Because if they do Midnight Motors.
Oh God, here we go.
Yeah.
The marionette and Charlie in the outside in the rain.
Oh my Lord.
And then goes back to the house.
Oh no, I don't want to hear this.
I do think they're going to do that, just maybe not as Midnight Motors, but I think that's going to be part of the flashback, if they do a flashback. But I also think this will be important for my theory that Josh Hutcherson is going to realize that his dad is Henry Emily. Like, his dad worked on this, and he just erased this from his memory or something. Because
a lot of possibilities for sure.
There's so many possibilities. I'm really excited to see it. I'm excited for... I think they haven't shown the marionette just yet because they're saving it for either the bigger trailer or for the movie. I'm not excited to hear Balloon Boy's laugh, though. I hate that laugh. It's a good laugh. Let me just say, it's a good laugh. It's not a good laugh when you think you hear it in the middle of the night.
Sure.
In the dark.
Oh, no. What?
Balloon Boy is my mortal enemy. I loved the jump scare they had for him in the locker in the first movie.
Yeah, that
was really good. Balloon Boy is the one animatronic that I'm like, no, I don't want this in my house because it doesn't. He has no tells. He's just here. His laugh is his tell, and that's horrifying for me.
Exactly.
Yep. Yes, I'm very excited for this movie. Obviously, Cass is also excited for this movie.
Yeah.
We will definitely be dressing up for this.
Oh, I still got my top hat.
Yep.
Nice.
So we've got our, hold on, let me get my pencil pointer. We have our Freddy Fazbear.
It's so weird. Her hand is like in our camera shot.
Yeah. Probably Marionette.
Probably the Marionette.
We'll see.
I think Cat's like, I ain't doing shit.
No, Cat's like, I'm not committing. I'm not commit as the person who is the most experienced fabricator here. I'm not, right? Yes?
Oh, 1,000%.
Okay.
Yep.
Committing to make everybody suits.
Oh, no. Mostly sewing.
No, we did something
committing to
basic and people
anything
still
yet.
liked it at Draft House, so.
I think you would have fun
All right,
as...
that's SCNS movie night then. Let's do it.
I think you would have fun as Foxy because he's a pirate. Pirate Fox.
Maybe. I mean, there's a lot. It's not that I don't have ideas.
Yeah.
Just, I don't have a commitment yet.
Absolutely.
I'm Bonnie. I will not relinquish that.
She's clearly going to play Rockstar Freddy.
Actually, if we did the Rockstars, I would do Rockstar Chica. I just think her outfit's cute.
She's
But no, we're definitely gonna do this. It's exciting for me and for everyone involved. Blumhouse didn't let us down on the first one. I'm really excited to see.
I can't believe people wanted pictures of us dressed up like that. Like,
I'm not surprised.
Anyway.
It was really fun.
I mean, I want pictures of anybody who does something that I think would be fun for me.
Yeah, and again, my last little thing on my little soapbox here. I liked that it wasn't super scary and that it was kind of campy and cheesy because we need more horror movies that are more so aimed at teens and children.
Well,
And it slots perfectly into that with the games.
I got one for you I'll talk about, but that's later on. So.
There's no later. Talk about it now.
I mean, it's more of a movie review, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like campy and schlocky horror movies. Like, some of my favorite horror movies are what were they? The R.L. Stine ones that came out recently.
Goosebumps.
No, not Goosebumps.
No,
got nothing.
Fear Street.
Yeah.
Fear
I
Street.
didn't see it.
I was like the other one.
Yeah, Fear Street. Those are perfect teen horror movies. I think we need more of those.
Yeah.
And Five Nights at Freddy is the perfect avenue for that. And that is all I will say on that. And I'm going to stop now, or else I'm going to continue forever.
Kat, back around to you.
That's about all I have.
Oh, really? Cass?
No.
Oh, well, crap. I guess we did have a bunch of joy. Okay, well, quick movie review this weekend. It's
I don't have the picture anymore.
Oh, okay. It's
You
cool.
told me to take it out.
I'll add it in later. Don't worry. Or whoever's doing the editing this week. So, Death of a Unicorn. It's rare that I have never seen a trailer for a movie before I go see it, but that one kind of slipped under the radar for me.
Paul Rudd's name.
This is Paul Rudd. This is an A24 film. I like what they do, so it was kind of like I went into this movie completely blind. It was like after I knew that I hadn't seen the trailer, I was like, well, I'm not going to watch it. Becky and I kind of did it on a whim. Great movie. This is a horror movie, but it's actually funny. It stars rather small cast. Tia Leone, Richard Grant, the guy that played I can't think of his name. He played Adam Warlock in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Poulter.
Will Poulter, along with Jenna Ortega and Paul Rudd. Basically, the premise of the film is Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega, that's his daughter, they are driving to his boss's place to do some legal stuff, and Paul Rudd is gunning for this promotion. He's a widower. They hit a unicorn with their car. They hit a unicorn with their car.
That happens.
And the premise of the film is he actually works for a pharmaceutical agency, and they basically load this unicorn up because they're going to take care of it later. And
RFK Jr. style.
It's found that the unicorn's parts have healing ability, like with the unicorn lore.
Yeah.
Problem is that there are more unicorns, and they are scary AF. It is campy horror. It's like in line with, like you were talking about, with Five Nights at Freddy's, or something like Toxic Avenger. It's like something I like.
10
Campy.
that really well.
But honestly, it's a smaller cast. I love small cast movies. The guy that plays the butler, I did a full review on supercoolnerdshow.com, by the way. Go check that out. But for a good movie that was funny, had some scary elements, the CGI work was actually pretty good. I mean, admittedly, once we get into the light, it was a bit not there. But overall, I enjoyed this movie that I had no idea about. Solid 7 out of 10 movie.
Nice.
And like you put A24's name on something, I am biased. I'm probably gonna go watch it. Like that's just how it is. But
you're biased because they put out consistently good media.
They fire on all cylinders.
Bias, like in a bad way.
It is an R-rated movie, mostly for violence and gore. I mean, there's some language in there. I was debating like taking my daughter because she loves horror movies. I would take my kid to this. But there are parts of that movie where, oh crap, oh boy, it gets violent, and I would never look at unicorns the same way. I admit I was a unicorn disrespecter going into this movie. I thought
that's because you don't respect Cabin in the Woods.
Screw that goat horse. You know, he's basically a goat with one horn. That's it. I don't care. But are you?
Sorry, no.
No. I will. I have a new and respect for unicorns after watching the movie, and also just don't mess with nature. That's like the premise of all horror movies. Don't mess with nature. If it's normal and it's there, just leave it alone. Don't mess with it. Look away. Get away from it.
Beyond that, don't be where you shouldn't. Just leave.
Yep.
Also, I did say Tia Leone is in it. I love Tia Leone. Like I've always Richard Grant and Will Poitier are basically the rich family in this. Jenna Ortega is the most sensible person in this movie, and she is like my spirit animal. She is the only person talking sense in this movie, like common ass sense. Like it is so over the top with her common sense. I'm like, exactly. Yes, listen to the girl who was telling y'all like we need to just stop.
I did see. Go ahead.
The rest of the cast is the whitest people ever. Is that coincidence that she's the only one being like, we shouldn't be here?
I did see an interview with her.
Right.
Yeah, I did see an interview with her where she said she had a really difficult time on this movie.
What?
Because Paul Rudd,
yes, I saw this,
is one of the funniest people imaginable.
And
she said he would deliver his lines and then make just a weird noise or a face, and it broke her every single time.
He also loves, reportedly, to do that right before a take starts.
Yeah.
I love and respect Paul Rudd for that. Because that is the most theater kid thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. I respect him for the Mac and Me Conan O'Brien thing alone.
Oh my god.
Which if you haven't seen, just Google Conan O'Brien, Mac and Me, Paul Rudd.
It's like a 10-minute video and it's worth it.
Absolutely
like,
worth it.
Funny.
Paul Rudd is one of the weirdest, most amazing celebrities out there.
I mean, yes, she does bleed that energy of like, you know, people in horror movies. Oh, what was that noise? Let's go check it out. Where somebody else would be like,
listen, get the fuck out of
somebody
here.
else would go, hey, what was that?
Hey!
And start backing up.
Yeah.
With the
well, it's time to go.
Yeah.
we're out of here. But yeah,
in here.
Good movie, solid 7 out of 10. Go watch it. I definitely recommend it. It's kind of a lull in movies right now. If you want something to go watch that's just stupid fun, go watch Death of the Unicorn.
I will say, a little on you for not getting unicorns earlier. What? The only thing that they have that's not a horse thing is a weapon. Like you were sleeping on unicorn.
It's actually interesting. Like,
I mean, it's still a horse.
Unicorn folklore is actually very interesting because there's not a lot of myth where they're like sweet, demure creatures.
They're fae.
They are fae creatures,
yes.
which means they are awful. And one of the things that they are known for is kidnapping virgins.
That was
virgin women.
Pure women is what they were saying. What they were going for in the film.
Pure women, virgin women.
It's the same in lore and mythology. I'm happy for them to say pure as a differentiation.
Look, if I ran across a unicorn anywhere, I'm gonna go. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm going to leave. I'm just going to... Also, it's a horse. I've been around enough horses. Horse will kick you to death. To death.
Because now they have a weapon on the other end.
Last horse I rode was... They pull a horse out for me named Chunk. This horse was the biggest horse I've ever seen next to like a Clydesdale. And I just was like, why can't I get like a normal size? And that's exactly what the unicorns were. They like when I saw the unicorns, they were... huge. They were not horse size. They were like a horse on HGH or something. You know, they've lifted some weights
on human growth.
Yeah, horse growth hormone. Yes, I was getting it.
That was in the pocket.
And it was not intentional. It just kind of worked out that way. So yeah, The other thing I was going to do is a real quick one. Go check out supercoolnerdshow.com. Put up a trailer and some screenshots for the new Marvel Cosmic Invasion game, which looks to be a lot of fun, made by the same people that did the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game.
Nice.
Yeah.
So fun to play.
Oh, yeah. And that's exactly, it looks like a 4-player Marvel game. I definitely recommend. Yeah, we had a lot of fun playing and also they made the Streets of Rage 4 game, which I enjoyed a lot. So that's another one of those. I see A24 on some. I see Detumu. It's a French company. I'm down for this, and they're making a Marvel game. It looks like it's a blast. Also, it's the '90s style with the skin. So we'll have to get together and play that once it comes out. But more information on that is on supercoolnerdshow.com. That's it for us. We got any announcements or anything you want to talk about?
Not yet. I think we might.
Well, I got one. We have been accepted to go to DreamHack Dallas again.
Hell yeah.
Yes, baby. If you like anything gaming, get your tickets now for DreamHack Dallas. It's coming in May. Absolutely one of the best things going. The spiritual successor to E3. And we're going. And also, our friends the Five Sided Fates are going.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just seem to end up where they are.
Yeah, and if you need a new kink that you didn't, you can go and have some fairy tale drag queen look disparagingly at you. May or may not have happened to me last year where I was like, new one unlocked. Okay.
I still hate
She's
y'all
tall.
for Sunday.
Oh, for meeting and being best friends with Erica Ishii.
And posing with her. It was so dope.
Yeah. I hate y'all so much. It's happening this year. It's happening.
They did a Dimension 20 live little thing, and we got to go. It was fun.
Yeah, but absolutely. A con that we absolutely love. Go check them out. We will be attending, so we hope to see y'all there. Also, we got Fan Expo coming up too, but that'll be later on. But yeah, DreamHack's the next one. And yeah, that's all I got, unless we got anything else we want to talk about. All right. We're going to have some guests on the show coming up here, guys. What's up, Cor? Oh, I thought you were about to say something. Sorry.
Chilling.
I thought you were about to say
I mean, if you want me to proselytize about the greatness that is Suikoden, I can do that.
Nope. You got another year.
I mean, go play
Assassin's again. You restarted the timer.
I think I mentioned it earlier, but Assassin's Creed Shadows is amazing. Like, the map is overwhelming.
If anybody wants to donate to my fund to buy it, go ahead.
You can always just come over and watch me play. I could stream that.
Play online.
Yeah, I know. I should stream that on our Twitch channel. Anyway, that is it for us, guys. Please go to supercoolnerdshow.com. Follow us on all the socials at SCNS Live on Facebook, Instagram, and Blue Sky, and Threads too. If you want to follow us personally, you can follow me on the socials at JasonTheX.
Follow me on Instagram and Threads at The Good Cast.
Find me on Instagram at BetterCat, and whenever I get my username for Blue Sky, which I keep forgetting.
You can find me on Blue Sky and Instagram at Koro Dono Art. That's Koro with a K, Dono Art.
All right. Well, that's it for us. We will see you guys next week. And as we always say around here, keep on nerding. Why did you get a gun? I hate this.
Now let's see how long I can make them sit like this.
No.